Welcome back.
I'm looking forward to seeing how our first game of Division 1 SEA goes. Cap and Avery, take it away.
Some casual banter.
Anyway, so the smoke broke here, and it's going to continue to break as Shanks just leads the way, trying to grab the Crystal Maiden Ollie. He actually doesn't go for the Q. Now he goes for it. Toss back, see if they can get the first blood. They do. Very quickly turning now onto Q for a second blood, perhaps. The snowball over to Shanks is not quite enough, nor is the lumber thrown at Q. He survives through that. Knows back, probably hurting after that one.
You know, his inability to move around the map early or join super early ganks, this type of thing. He's a little slower. He provides a lot for you in the mid lane.
Nice pull out of position there by Shanks. 23, taking a lot of damage. He's going to duck into the trees here. See if he can kill Shanks before going down, but he will not. Ollie, he'll be able to get the kill instead.
He gets the XP for the kill. The enemy carry doesn't. It goes to Crystal Maiden. Not necessarily the hero you're too worried about getting a little extra XP early.
Battery Assault. I know this matchup is not the most fun for Treant Protector, but with Drow joining in, they're going to be able to get this kill. So 23 just saying, I can't play that lane anymore.
I think in this lane, for example, there's not much nature's craft.
He's not faring any better than 23 was for this lane. It's just forcing Mikoto to blow through the snowball over and over again. Go for the rune, and it's on the other side of things. So now Bob, without that refill, maybe in a bit of trouble as Frostbite shows up. Nice rotation from Ollie, very well timed, and helps Mikoto secure the kill.
Exactly what we're seeing here.
Got spotted. Shanks, he's got the opening to be able to get the rebound away. Interrupted halfway through, but still, Mikoto, slowed down by his own shard, will be able to catch up. Snowball to dodge the LSA, really nicely timed by Mikoto. Shanks does what he can and actually puts Mikoto in a position where he may actually die to Palos, who just throws the right clicks down. Not quite enough, though.
You don't want to be behind in the early game with Nature's Prophet because I think it makes all of his later moves just a little bit harder.
Sure.
And so Execration having this kind of start must feel very good for them.
Yeah, and I think Talon are kind of recognizing the pace of the game is all wrong for them, so now bringing pretty much a three-man kill force. You know, you pointed out is such a big problem for this game. Smoke is there, and they see Tino. They're going to go for it. Hook shot is going to lead off. Well, it's going to see Shanks. He actually immediately goes for the Crystal Maiden, tosses him into position, quickly dies to Palos, who's just standing there with the living armor and delivering fiery justice to anybody who wants to be able to fight back. Nice toss over. That's going to ensure a big kill onto Mikoto with the help of the Doom, locking it down and almost catching the Furion as well. Either way, 3 heroes go down and a mid tower to fall. Execration continuing their very dominant laning phase into now just devastating all of the early tier 1 towers.
23.
All right, time to go all in. 23 is definitely going to be dying here. At least I assume he's going to be dying. Okay, they get there in time, stop the TP. On the other side of the map, they tried to all in on Tino. Couldn't do anything.
He went Witchblade. This is a common Furion build, but he was debating auras early on. So he again recognizes the state of this game and just trying to scale into some hybrid damage. But Execration not giving you the time.
Nice toss back there. Shanks with the dispose pulls Q into a position, and then Bob follows that up by getting on top of Ollie and tosses him onto where Q got disposed to. The first little W that we're going to see out of Talon, as they're going to be able to take the Roshan without the interference of Execration, and I think they'll be able to get out pretty cleanly too. We'll see. Bob blinking forward, not able to stop any of the TPs in time.
Now they can start to split the map up, trying to use the Furion.
Oh man, maybe it's the Furion who's going to be abused. Okay. Looks like Talon are going to be taking some sort of fight here with the Aegis. Starting off, trying to blow up the Doom. That damage was not very fast with the Arcane Rain. He managed to get the 2-man toss combo. Shanks, he's in deep. They actually got a pretty decent freezing field, but halted immediately. Overgrowth, all controlled. Drow Rangers still trying to fight through. Shanks does manage to get that kill. Bob coming back in. Another 5 seconds for another combo by him. He wants to be able to chase down some of these heroes. His jabs is certainly caught. Bob's going to look for a little bit more. Oh, nice force sap down the cliff from 23. Does manage to get away. Right now it's 25 to 75. So give me, what is the 25 that's being represented here? Maybe it's this. Maybe it's them actually getting on top of Lina for once. The living armor is making it very, very slow to be able to kill him. And now the overgrowth is going to make things even worse as Bob shows up with the toss back. Avalanche over the top. Jabs continues to futilely right-click Palos, doing no damage whatsoever. His damage was actually getting outdone by the lifesteal living armor combination there.
This Talon draft is going to have a hard time fighting because the damage is limited in the mid game. And then you might fall behind, which is what happened. so I really like that he went for
Oh, nice hook shot.
That's a good
Push
way to
back there
start.
onto the Doom as well with the two-man silence. The Snowball's going to stick on top of the Lina.
Right,
If they can finish him off here, it would be massive, but a little dispose, a little bit of movement, a bumper, a turn around, two-man stun. The Nature's Prophet TPing in to finish off Palos. Pops a BKB. Palos knows he's dead. He's going to turn around and do what damage he can. The rest of Execration, now without their Lina, are lost. Talon with the comeback there, all off of a beautiful initiation from Q. Start backing away to their own high ground here, but Bob strikes first. They do not have a ward on the high ground to fight this, so they...
Especially Lina BKB online. They'll probably give him the Aegis here. I don't think Execration want to take the bite. They're just going to be happy forcing the issue. Here's the jump.
All right. Punch lead off, the Snowball follow up, but nice use of the shard there to get the Lina back into the low ground. Now, Bob did jump in, but the Drow Ranger's damage not really doing nearly enough. For the BKB, popped Palos, committing for a decent amount of time. They turn in with Bob to be able to finish off the clockwork now. 23, just playing it back and forth. Nice use of the Manta, good gust as well. And now with the Doom overstepping himself to try to follow up that initiation, gets caught. But no, Growth actually saves the day with the toss back as well. 23 Savage with the Hurricane Pike, back to the side, but Palos is more than enough damage to put him in the dirt. Bob able to get away as well. Q tried to clean up what backline he could, but everybody is low, but nobody's actually dead from Execration. All they've lost so far is the Aegis. Without the Drow Ranger, frankly, they don't have the damn bit of damage left in the tank.
If Drow has buy, maybe he can take that fight, but he's pretty much the only one without it. And Talon's going to have a clock dieback, the Furion buyback, and now not enough gas left in the tank to take down this Palos Lina, who's just going to clear your base from Aegis here.
Very impressive.
First blood.
First blood.
That's why you don't get first blood. That's, you go and look at this replay, that's what did it.
That Aghanims may be their only hope. It's certainly your best hope when the enemy team is pushing tier 4s. You can get them close to
Doom
the
got
punched. Hit by the multi-shot, 500 damage. Top back from Bob, actually gets Ollie instead of the Drow Ranger due to the BKB pop. Immediately a Manta off of the Ogro, trying to put some damage onto anybody here. Multi-shot hitting all of these heroes, but they're taking absolutely nothing. GG is called. Execration, an extremely clean... I have to say, like, I feel like this game, how many mistakes did they really make? There was that one mistake going high ground.
He's doing a little roaming. I mean, not as vital for support though, right?
Shank. Nice use of the tricks of the trade to secure courier kill, while Bob goes hunting for a kill of his own, and he's gonna all-in commit for it, and it doesn't work. Oh dear, that really wasn't that close. Yeah, they're doing the same thing to Palos bottom lane for the last couple of minutes, pressuring him like crazy. Carlo, another leap, but won't be able to get out of range of the slight that comes through. Palos gonna show up. He should be completing his level 6 here, but Bob is gonna help him out with that with this lane. Oh, beautiful Starbreaker hits onto 2. Jabs may still fall here with the pounce landing. It is a successful kill. Palos has his level 6. What a rotation from Bob. Very well set up. No, that's just one of those situations where you get too much into your head about how much you want to pressure that Gary. You know, they really wanted to kill the Slark before he got level 6. Makoto, man, beastly kill. Just forces down Shanks with a level 4 Sleight of Fist, bursting down pretty quickly.
Careful, no Firefly here.
Yeah, with the Hellbear, if it gets close enough to hit a good clap, that is going to keep Bob nice and slow. Nice arrow, and he sticks on top of the fire. Just 1 second of Firefly in space, combined with an arrow, was enough to get the counter kill. And if he tries to go for a Rolling Thunder, the Visage Birds could keep him stunned for a bit. So he's got to be careful about that one. Threatening it.
Got stunned.
Gets stunned. Now the smoke screen into the lasso here is they're going to be able to finish up Gems pretty quickly, or maybe not. The damage wasn't there quite quick enough, and now Bob is going to die as a result, having to extend even deeper. And Makoto here for the cleanup. They have a detection. Drops the sentry a little bit late. Both the Slight and the chains ends up missing, and now he's barely outside of the sentry. Oh, he goes back into it, and the hammer conks him right in the head. Palos. Yeah, okay, this is a late show up to a fight that they really need to collect some kills off of, with Makoto having very little mana to work with. He's got 7 magic wand charges, but it's not enough for him to be able to jump to a remnant.
And remember, like, Q can just farm on the other side of the map and come in at the other end.
Yep, which is why it's always a pretty decent move to go where the Dawnbreaker is.
Yep.
She's probably going to be playing alone, so it's very likely a free kill. Carlo, oh, nice leap timing there. Once again, the two supports, they've got some moves. And Jabs is having a hard time being able to connect with them. Nice bounce off of the wall, the rear direction, keeping a small chain stun, but Ollie by himself can't put the damage in, but Makoto certainly can, especially with that Maelstrom proc. That is going to be a Radiant's Aegis if it's given up, and it looks like it is, because Talon, even though this is not a fast Roshan, Talon is even slower to get there in time. But Makoto will show up with a slight here. Right at the end, Jabs rolls in, but the Aegis has already been picked up. They'll collect some kills, though, on their way out here as Carlo. He's going to be chain stunned. He does manage to get a leap away, but Jabs hunts him down. Should finish him off here. Really good swashbuckle there. Putting some damage out into the Execration 2 cores. They're pretty mobile. So I imagine they're going to be able to get back in time, but maybe this Aegis is going to be burned through. Yeah, using the Shadow Dance. That means he's got no way out of this one. The Smoke Dart comes through, smoke screen. They need to be able to get him out of here, and he does get the clearance to be able to hop down the cliff and away to safety. Still, though, Talon taking away the immediate advantage of Roshan.
Because you're blocking more damage?
Yeah, well... yeah, maybe. Okay, starting to the arrow. There's the first combo of that. The Dawnbreaker heal is going to be able to bail him out, though. The first showing of that combination goes a bit wrong for Execration. They are immediately countered. They lose the Riki. They might lose Tino as well. Slowed down. Flamebreak trying to get the little pushback there, but thanks to Phantom Lancer burning through the armor of the Visage super fast that Gravekeeper's Cloak is no defense whatsoever.
Palos will go in first, confident he cannot die.
Bob can TP in on the other side with the Boots of Travel. He's going to do just that. See if they can sandwich. First, they're going to go into the Pango. Force Staff gets him away. Pounds, no. They finish him off pretty quickly there. Now they look and turn for more, as there it is. Bob sandwiching them, catching both the supports as a result. Tino walks away with the double kill, and they got the dart into the arrow. Oh, the smoke screen was enough to let the arrow land, and they'll follow that up. Execration, 1, 2, 3, and a fourth kill their way.
3 major vision mechanics for Execration that just skewed the vision on this map a lot.
Yeah, that's a good point. It means when they start getting pickoffs, it's just going to build and build. The lasso pull into the arrow. Yeah, exactly. No BKB chance. And Dawnbreaker ultimate putting him into a bad position. Q goes down as well. And once again, it just starts with one pickoff and it leads to so much worse. But this time around, the Pango, or the Pango with the PL, are going to be able to play out this fight. But do they have enough damage to burn through these heroes fast enough? And Palos is sticking on to the real Phantom Lancer over and over again with these pounces. What a stop, what a drop down there for Bird. A beautiful one that allows Tino to be able to reset and keeping these heroes low. Phantom Lancer finally going to be dropping here as they let enough damage from Palos in. And with the Ember diebacking and the follow-up there from Ollie going down, this is an absolute disaster for Talon. That just means even if you burn him out of everything, he can still hit that last-minute escape hatch and just go to... How long does that last? Stun duration 1.6 seconds of invulnerability. It's going to happen in just 12 seconds. Wrap around here from Execration. They see Q. They should be able to get this cleanly. As that lines up the arrow. Now a 4 versus 5. There is the buyback opportunity, though. The Dawnbreaker has buyback ultimate with the 2-man chains. We'll see when they want to blow through this. Jabs! Oh no! A whiff and stuck on the cliff again! Jabs immediately stops that one, throws out the swashbuckle. They're going to be able to kill the Riki. Oh, maybe not. The Riki jumps away for a second there, finally does go down. But ultimately, the Phantom Lancer has been locked down, and the enemy carrier Palos is just going to clean up. That was not the initiation that they thought it was going to be. Jabs fumbling and leading his team into another unmitigated disaster.
You're just getting out-bored and outrun down.
That's actually a really good point. I didn't think about that. The miss rate of the smokescreen combined with the radiance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like 95% chance miss.
I think a lot of games I really don't like just buying Radiance first PL for just that. Yeah. But like with this lineup, it actually makes sense to me. Because it has
just sit on the smoke screen, everybody.
Yeah, it has very nice small stacking features with the way their lineup wants to take the engagements. That
close out this game and get a 2-0 against Talon. Which would be a massive boon for Execration. the coming weeks here as they make the initiation on the Phantom Lancer once again. Palos is able to stick on top, and the Phantom Lancer soon to follow, and he does. No buyback available, and without the carry, there's no damage left in the tank for Talon. Jap's gonna die on the low ground, and GG is immediately going to be called. Well done. 2-0 for Execration. A super dominant game 1, and honestly, this game 2, more even, a lot more even in the first like 15 minutes, but